All right, B, do me a favor. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Okay. Put your paws together.
On December 21st, 2025, deputies responded to help both sides separate. But the call quickly became more complicated as new accusations and property disputes surfaced.
Can one of y'all?
No, so I'm going to get my car to bring it up here, and then
I'm just trying to make sure before he actually walk out the door, I want to make sure everything is in my purse. I have my bank cards. All my stuff is in my purse, and I want to make sure everything's in there before he leaves out that house. Because he's the type of person, because he did it before, he would take everything out of my purse. Like I told y'all, that's why I changed my password, because he goes into my bank account. And I don't have a way to lock nothing on my card. So,
I mean,
that's just right before y'all leave. Like,
where is the purse at?
That's why my grandma said I came out here with just my baby in my hand. So if I didn't come out here with my purse is in the room. My purse is in the house.
It's in the room in the house? Okay. I mean, yeah, we could definitely go in there. We could grab it with you. We'll just probably do that here in a second. He's going to go grab the car. He's going to bring it up here. We'll have you start filling out paperwork, and then we won't let him leave just yet.
Okay.
I'll go in with you right now. We can find the purse.
I got one more thing I gotta grab up out of that.
what else you need?
I got a big old suitcase with all my clothes.
Oh yeah, you said that suitcase. I was like, I saw you coming out with the other bag, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna grab it for you, but I'm standing by so she doesn't start yelling at you again, or start going at her, because she's got her whole freaking family here, and it's like just you. So
Bro, that's every time.
yeah.
Every time. That's why me and her never work out, because whenever we have a little dispute, I'm finna go to my grandma's house. I'm finna go do this over here. I'm finna go this way.
Come hang out here for a second. I gotta grab some papers for her. You said you're good, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to do anything. Yeah. Well, I meant like as far as like paperwork goes. You don't want to do any paperwork or anything. Okay. Do you need a case card or anything? Yeah. So every call that we go to as a sheriff's office, there's a case number associated with everyone. So like this, where I came out today and spoke with you, spoke with her, it's all going to be documented in case number. So given the circumstances that where we're at, okay, again, like I said, no one's going to jail, okay? She's alleging that something physical occurred, okay? However, with there being no cameras in the house, and her friend's considered a biased witness because it's a friend. A witness would be a third party where they don't really know you, they don't really know her, but they saw what happened. We don't have any of those.
Yeah.
Okay. There were kids in the house, but none of the kids saw anything either. Okay. So the way it's gonna go is. Yeah, I get you. So the way it's gonna go is I'm gonna make a report and everything, and I'm going to let the state attorney's office decide if they feel like there's enough evidence here for charges. Okay? Yeah. Me personally, right now, I don't think there is, but the state attorney's office, they get paid more money than I do. So if they think there is, then...
it's going to escalate.
Well, it's not going to escalate, but what they'll do is if they determine there is enough evidence for charges for an arrest, then they'll do what's called an arrest warrant. Okay. But again, that's up for them to decide. Right now, I don't think there's enough evidence for a formal arrest or any criminal charges, which is why no one's going to jail.
Yeah.
Okay. Charges are going to be forwarded to the state attorney's office, but again, it's up to them if they're just going to drop them or...
Okay, so she's trying to get me charged. That's what she's trying to do. Right?
Yeah, that's essentially...
So I'm finna leave. I told her I'm finna go to New York.
And that's
also
going to be notated in there is that, you guys separated for the day, you grabbed all your belongings out of the property. You said you're leaving the state?
No, I was going to leave the state. Well, I actually had plans to leave the state after the holidays.
After the holidays?
And I told her that last night. And she's like, where you going? Where you think you going? She always do that. Like the first time I tried to leave, when she hit me, hostage in the bedroom and was taking my bag with my clothes and then
okay. Just hang tight 1 second and then we'll go and get your suitcase. Hey D, you got the house key?
House key, yeah.
Yeah. You mind giving the house key back to her?
Alright.
Or I'll give it back to her so you don't have to talk to her, but did it come with this?
Yeah.
Okay. We can go back down. We'll go in real quick, grab your suitcase so you can get on out of here.
All right.
You don't need
You
a...
gonna grab it?
Huh?
You gonna grab it?
No, I can't grab it for you. I'm just going with you.
All right. Yeah, that key right there. That key right there, for the past week, she been telling me she lost it. The whole time it's in the house.
I will say, any other property and stuff in there, like the TV or whatever. Okay, hold on. I don't want you to.
I didn't see the iPad. I tripped over the iPad.
So, with all the property and stuff that's in there, like the TV and stuff, the mattress, whatever, I don't know who bought it, whoever did. Everything has to stay in the house. She's staying with the house, so everything has to stay with her. Okay? If you want to come back
Are you
at
talking
another
about my
time.
clothes?
Huh?
You talking about my clothes? I have to come back.
No, not... Well, what all do you have with you right now?
I got all like I just got all my little stuff. My
All your little stuff?
the biggest thing is all my clothes inside the suitcase, and then on top.
Oh,
of
no. I'm not saying come... No, we're going to get your suitcase right now.
Oh,
I'm
nothing
saying...
else in there. Yeah.
Okay, nothing else in there?
Nothing else.
Okay. Okay.
You know you was dead wrong to break that back.
What's up?
I didn't try to do that.
How did the iPad break?
The iPad on the floor room. I didn't see it. I was trying to look out the window, and I stepped on it. I didn't know it was out there.
Okay. I mean, if she wants to take it to small
Same
claim.
thing.
Yeah. I mean, or... I don't expect you to have, like, hundreds of dollars on you right now, but, I mean, if you... if she's got,
I
like,
just
a
gave
cat...
her $400 yesterday.
Yeah, for the money and, or
for the food.
For the food.
That she didn't even buy. She bought a little bit of food and pocketed the rest.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind. I don't care.
Okay. I mean, well, that's between you and her. If you want to give her money or cash app or something for the iPad, just as like for her to get it fixed or something, since she accidentally stepped on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Or same thing, she can take it to small claims, whichever she decides. Let's go get your suitcase real quick so we can get you out of here.
Suitcase. I've been using her suitcase for years now.
So it's her suitcase?
And the mama will go say something about it. The mama say something about it almost every time she come over here and get your clothes out of my suitcase.
Can you carry the clothes? Or is it a lot of clothes?
The suitcase got two sections, got two cubbies, and I got clothes on both sides and on top, and like in the middle.
There's no space in your backpack? What can you carry?
I can get a trash bag, probably. I get a trash bag and put it
Okay,
in there.
yeah, if you get a trash bag and put it in there, because then that's just gonna...
The call took a more serious turn as deputies acted on new information gathered at the scene.
Did she go back in the house?
Yeah, she's in there.
Okay.
He destroyed her house before he walked out.
Okay.
No, you didn't. Don't go
Just
in
walk
there.
by.
Do not go in there because she's in there.
I'm gonna get her out. He's just gotta grab her his clothes.
No, it's in the bag because he thought he was going to take my clothes.
Yeah, he said that. He's gonna put him in a bag. Hold on, hang on. Don't go in there yet. Let's go.
I don't want to talk to that ugly ass lady.
That
gorilla bitch you like a...
Is this, what does this prove?
It proves nothing.
Exactly, so stop talking to
him.
him.
No, he needs
Stop
to shut up.
talking to him. Alright, B, do me a favor. Turn around, put your hands behind your back, okay? Let's put your paws together.
What's this for?
I'll explain everything to you in a minute, okay?
I thought you said I got to pay for the tablet.
He's got all the stuff in his in the trunk. All your stuff in the trunk?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only reason all that hygiene on the floor because that's where my stuff was at. I was looking for it. So what's going on now?
Okay.
I'm gonna explain everything to you in a second, alright?
Alright, Bree, can you go get this stuff from my pocket?
Do you want anything to go with you?
No, I don't want anything.
Okay. I'm gonna check your pockets real quick before you give it to him.
It's just the phone, headphones,
Okay.
and that's it. I think my vape.
You don't want your phone to go with you either?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And a lighter. And that bucket.
Okay, hang on.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna explain everything to you in a minute, alright?
I sound like before we bounce out because I don't know what's going on. I told him I was just able to go. And now I'm being arrested. Am I being arrested?
Yeah, so you're gonna be arrested, okay, for simple battery and the criminal mischief. I know, but she's swearing to her
Does she have
statement.
any marks on her? I didn't put my hands on her.
She's swearing to her statements that happened, and I mean, I spoke
So
to.
if I made a statement saying she put her hands on me, it would always do the same thing?
Well, there goes more along with it. So I mean, I talked to her, but then I also talked to, there was other kids in the house. How long they gonna talk? Okay. Kids normally don't lie.
If I can't tell them to though. Because for one, the only kids that was in there was the baby. There wasn't no kids inside that room.
313 party. It doesn't mean they can't hear what's going on.
But when we was in there, there wasn't nothing happening besides
Problem like
the
that.
phone and all that.
I got you. Oh, is this your car? My bad.
This was going on.
Alright. I know I already searched it. I'll ask you one more time. Do you got anything on you, in you or on you that would be considered contraband to an inmate facility? Introducing anything to an inmate facility is an additional felony charge. You understand that?
You want to check me again? I don't have anything.
Okay. Have you ever been arrested before?
Yes.
Okay. What have you been arrested for?
I was arrested for aggravated assault. It was a verbal altercation.
Were you found guilty on that?
With her, actually.
Were you found guilty on that?
Well, the verbal assault.
That aggravated assault. Yeah.
I guess I did time for it.
Okay. Is that the only time you've been?
From the patrol car, the man insisted he had only called for help so he could leave safely and return to his mother's home in St. Augustine.
So,
Like I said, it's not just we spoke to you, we spoke to her, right? There were other people in the house. I spoke to the other people in the house. And like I said, there were kids in the house. One of them can talk.
they probably
I spoke
heard
to
us
the one who
yelling
can
though, but we didn't even have any physical altercation inside of the house.
I get what you're saying. But again, there's three sides to every story. There's your side, there's the other party's side, and then somewhere in between there's the truth. Okay? So I did.
Did you ask my son? Cause my son, he's old enough to say what's going on. He's gonna be 5 next year.
He was on my iPad the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All the kids is in the front room, but he's old enough to say what he saw, like before he left out of the room. Cause
He was on the iPad the whole time, and then the younger little boy was also on the iPad the whole time. So they're in their own little world when they're on the iPad.
So you only got, so what you got, the other friend's daughter?
One of the other kids in the house. There was a lot of kids in the house.
Yeah, I only have one kid.
So I know you only have one kid.
I'm saying, like, so we going based
got
off
that.
what the kid said?
I'm going based off of the totality of the circumstances and evidence that I have.
And what
Okay.
evidence is that?
I already
I'm just
explained it to
asking
you.
because I had to go to work. I have a life to live.
I already explained it to you. You'll have an opportunity.
An opportunity for they don't in situations like this. There don't be no opportunities when it comes down to a female word against a man. That's what I'm
That's
trying
not
to
every case. I've arrested plenty of women.
I'm saying, but in most of these case scenarios, that it always go the female's way. And that's what I'm saying. Like I just wanted to get out of the house. That's why I called y'all, so I could get out of there.
I know. Can you push your leg in for me? Is it too hot, too cold back there for you?
So you don't nobody care. That's what's going on. Nobody care. I'm just trying to go home.
I know, but that's why I came trying
family.
to talk to you first.
I said, so what's going on now? Because we were just out of here.
I know.
That's why I'm asking you, like, sincerely, like, I honestly, because nothing happened. I literally called you guys so nothing happened.
Okay,
and I could get out of the house safely.
Okay.
Just like how the
opportunity.
mama was just doing all that when we was on the way out. They was doing that before y'all got there, beating on the door, yanking the door, trying to get us out of the house. I was literally just scared for my life.
You'll have an opportunity to explain that to the judge.
Last time I went, I had to sit in there 7 months before my first court date.
I don't know when the court date's gonna happen. I don't decide that.
But I know that. But that's what I'm saying. Like they don't ever decide anything. It's like you said, state attorney picks it up and they go off based off whatever they say.
I mean, that's essentially the same thing that's happening.
Like right now?
Yes.
Oh, like state attorney told you guys to just take me in?
Well, so not the state attorney, but my supervisor. After we let them know all the facts and circumstances.
Okay, did you tell them that I was just calling y'all so I could go home?
Yeah, we're talking to him right now. I'm about to go talk to him again.
I'm saying,
So
is it anything?
there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can change from this point, from where we're at. There's nothing I can change.
Did you tell her what she looked like at least? Did you tell her that she looks like she was fine? Because I didn't put my hands on her. The most I did was take her lashes.
I'm not going to argue with it about it anymore. In the back of my car on the side of the road. Okay, I'm not going to do it anymore. Okay, what you want to do?
New from Luke Bryan and Ella Langley, an ACC Extra. Just in time for the holidays, it's Winter Wonderland, an American Country Countdown. You got Ryan Fox, and let's face it, we all have our unique holiday traditions, but probably not as unique as this one. From Luke Bryan,
we have a pajama night, and we do chili dogs on Christmas Eve. And we've always done that.
So that's
My
it.
mother comes up and we go shop. She lets me go shop with her, so we have to pick out all the right stuff. We have to
Yes,
get the proper
So that's
buns,
it.
proper wieners.
Everything's settled.
It's very important. All beef wieners for the chili dogs.
Well, I mean, I don't think it was just you that called us. I mean,
Yeah.
there was a call to 911 quite a few times.
Yeah, they called right after me. And that's what I was saying, like,
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar. Hey, what's everyone drinking? 30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
I mean, had not only you, but had nobody called us about what happened, you'd have probably...
enforcement officer pulled up.
situation probably would have escalated. So I honestly appreciate y'all for showing up. I just don't get this situation. I mean, I don't get this decision right here.
Well, you said you were already planning on leaving.
Yeah, I was going to go home, like to my mom's, back to my safe haven.
Where's mom at?
St. Augustine. That's where my brother just came from.
St. Augustine.
Yeah.
Is that where all your family is?
Yeah. Most of them, at least. I feel like y'all satisfied them in so many ways. They did all that talking just so y'all can do this right here. And y'all gave it to them. I don't get it.
Did you know that when you have an accident, you have the right to choose your own auto body shop? At J&J, we'll make your car look like new again. Ask anybody around, they'll tell you. We accept all insurance, and all our repairs have a life.
I heard her telling how her story, but she ain't never mentioned how she had me held up in the house and would not let me go anywhere. The only reason I stayed after that situation is because I was liking my life. I like being in my own world.
Slapping someone, if you discipline your kid, you spank them on the butt, but it don't make a mark. If you slap somebody in the face, it's probably gonna leave a mark.
Because the face more fragile?
Well, also, you're not gonna want to hit your kid like with all your might with your kid. Like, yeah, you gotta discipline him, but you're not gonna try and knock him out or hurt him.
Yeah.
But if you are like arguing with somebody, if like you and a guy at a bar are arguing and you guys get into it, you wanna hit that guy with everything you got. So it's gonna leave marks.
Yeah.
You know what it sounds like it's been both times, at least the recent times that you got in trouble, was because of fear.
This video is shared for educational and informational purposes, offering a closer look at real police responses. If you found it interesting, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more.